Have you ever had this mess with a ghost cube and you don't know how to fix it? Let's run the intro. Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. In today's video I want to show you how to assemble the ghost cube. Before we start, we need to make some kind of rules. We need to know what is the top layer, which I will nominate the one that has the logo with this dent notch here. That will be the top layer. You will notice that. You will notice also the middle layer. The middle layer is the one that flat with different shapes, and the bottom layer. I will not. Oops. Little soft. The first step will be organizing the pieces according to the shape. So for that, let me disassemble the puzzle and let's start with the first step. So first of all, to disassemble, to make easy your work, you will notice that the center cap is here. Then what you need to do is just take off the cap and the screw will be there. In my case, I already did it, so let's get on with that. So the first step is organizing the pieces. For that, I organize it depending on the shape. So you will have 4 types of triangles. You will have 4 trapezoid types. That's the logo too. You will have 4 of them, like that, that, and that. Okay? Then you will have 2 rectangle types. And this group here, I call it wings. You will notice why in a minute. And also 2 of them. Then you will see this long shape kind of prism pieces and 2 caps that goes with them. And now in this area you will find only the pieces that goes with a middle layer. So you will have 2 of these flat kind of cut in 45 degrees with a small dent. These 2 caps that has these 2 faces, these 2 pointing in opposite directions, you know, and then these 2 flat 3 faces, these 2 3-face.
What just for?
This will be the first step. Now we have the second step. The second step is grouping the pieces according to the shape. Easy, right? So first of all, we're gonna grab the logo one with the notch and with the trapezoid, and we're gonna place it in here. And we're going to do the same for all of them. You will notice this one is not matching here, and it does have to match with that. Then that match together, and we put it there. So we have the triangles done. Now we're going to take these pieces. I call it wings because they look like wings. Anyway, so we're going to group with these rectangles. So you will notice that they match. If I pick this up, they match together. And then we're going to do the same thing for this guy. We're gonna group now is these long pieces with the center cap. They match here, and we're going to match this one and this one. This will be the caps. Now this is a tricky part, but it's for the middle layer. It's really important to do it the way I'm gonna show you. So we're gonna grab this piece with a small notch here, all right, and we're gonna match it with one of these ones. You will notice this is the one that have 3 faces, right? So we're gonna try to match with this dent, and you will notice that there's only one way to match it. This is not the one, but that means that this is the one who matches. We're gonna group it in 2, and we're going to do the same thing with the other one. That means that these 4 pieces have to match with each other. It makes your life easier. You notice that that's a match. And then this is the way. This is the last 2 that match together. If you notice now, we have matched in groups. That's the second step. The third step is making the layers. Now, in this step, we're going to start with the top layer. With the top layer, we're going to start with the 2 logos. If you don't have the logo, take a look at this thing. So we're going to place it facing that way. We're going to grab one of the wings. The wing that we're going to use is the one with this piece. This is really a key piece for the wings. So this is the one that we're going to use. We're going to place it in here. Okay? Now, we're going to go back with one of the triangles, but there should be one with no dents, which is this one. You will notice that this one has no dents at all, and that one you're gonna place it in the left. We're gonna grab one of these long pieces, but the one with no notches. So that one is gonna be the final piece for the top layer, but for now we're gonna leave it there. That's the top layer. Now for the bottom layer, will we put the rest of the pieces that we already grouped. So first of all, we're gonna grab the triangle with the trapezoid with 2 faces. So we're gonna place it in the right. The last but not least, we place it in the left. And we're gonna grab the last wing. And it will be easy because the last 2 pieces will be these guys, and then we'll match that way. So that will be the top layer. Now it's time to build the middle layer. To do that, we're gonna grab this piece. This is the key piece that has the middle piece with it. So these 2, we're gonna place it in here, and then we're gonna grab these 2 pieces. So this piece, we're gonna place it together in here. So you will notice that we are building our middle layer. We're going to grab the other piece with this dent that comes with that, and then we're going to place it in a way that this part will match there. And the last will be, we need to match it that way in here. The edge, this edge is gonna be pointed to the left, and these 2 faces pointing here. So you will notice that you will have your middle layer done. So now we have the 3 layers done. They will be the top layer, your middle layer, and the bottom layer. So now comes the last step, which will be building all the pieces into the core. All right, I cut a corner of a box and try to cut it the best I can in a 45-degree angle. And also we will have this masking tape core. We're gonna place it like that, and we're gonna use as an stand to place our pieces. So I'm gonna place it in here. We don't need that for now. Okay, we're going to start with building the top layer. So we're gonna grab these 2 pieces. We're gonna grab these 2 pieces, and we're gonna place the cap, and then we're gonna place the middle edge, and we're gonna lock it with the other. And all we need to do is bring everything from this top layer. So we start with the triangle, we place it here, then we will have the middle, place it there, the triangle here, we're gonna put a place there. Just be careful, this part is a bit tricky. Okay, that's done, and then I'm gonna grab the middle and we're gonna place it in here in between these two, and then just rotate to match that. Then I'm gonna place that piece there and the other one. So you will have your top layer. Gonna bring our corner box, put it on top, and just rotate it. And you will notice that it will be really helpful for us at the moment of building the puzzle. So what I'm gonna do is just rotate a bit to lock them, because otherwise it will be a bit loose. They will lock that now, and we're gonna place it like that. So now what we need to do is just grab the initial cap that we work with and just place it in the core. We don't care, there's not a problem if not matching at the moment. All what we need to do is just place the pieces in here. Pretty much that's it. You will have two layers done. Okay, now the last thing we have to do now is take out the screw from the center, take it out, put it there, and just place all the pieces from here to here. It's pretty much straightforward. Doesn't matter if it doesn't match with the rest of the cube. Just place everything there. Like that. We put the large piece here, there, and we put back the middle, screw it back, some turns, and then just put the cap matching the rest of the pieces. And we just rotate, and that's it. We have our ghost cube done. Now, the way I did it is important, because if you want to make an assembly for a 4x4 or a 5x5, this process will be really useful. Let me know in the comments below if you have a better way to do it. I really appreciate your comments. Now, I would like to take my time to congratulate my friend Qbando for his 1,000 subscriber mark. Mr. Editor, can you please change the language to Spanish for a second, please?
Fine.
Quisiera saludar a mi amigo Qbando por llegar a los 1000 suscriptores. Y comentando el otro día en Instagram, me contaba que iba a hacer un video de cómo resolver este cubo. Suscríbete a su canal, por favor. So, Mr. Editor, señor editor, ¿podría regresar a inglés, por favor?
Okay.
Thank you guys for watching this video. I really appreciate your support. Share with your friends. And I would really appreciate that. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Our social media is here. Give us a like. Don't forget the bell notification so you will know when we're going to post another video. Solve the puzzle. It's good for your mind. same, you squeeze it half and